Nice. I like your outfit. Looks very military.
Hello.
Yes.
Just make sure how clear am I on mic.
Uh, it's mostly Maya, but some of the models we bought it from the artist. You could use Blender, but you need to export the model into FBX file. Yeah, but it's very complicated. It's not just the model, but you have to make it so that it's gonna work in with the game. Yeah, it normal models doesn't work. Oh, you use VPN? Good.
God, the size difference.
Yeah, some aircraft is smaller.
I
And
know,
this one,
but you don't really get that perspective unless you actually are here in VR or playing a game that shows the model. Like War Thunder. When you play War Thunder, you don't really scale the vehicles unless you go to the X-ray to see the pilot and you realize they're big.
yeah. Look at the like the F-14 is massive. It's like double the size.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It makes the F4 fan look small. Makes the H1 here it looks like a toy model.
Yeah, this model is in the game as already for the AIs only. But soon we're gonna make them for flyable.
Yeah, the cockpit made for them yet?
Yeah, the cockpit is look pretty good.
Yeah, it is cockpit. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Next week we're gonna add more aircraft around the area, so you can see more.
How would the Harrier flight model work?
What's that? What's the question?
The Harrier's flight model. How would that work?
The
Like, would it
area?
be yeah, the AV8 over there. How would that flight model work?
I'm sorry, I don't understand what your question.
The you know how it acts in game. Like for example, jets will go forwards. They can't go back, but helicopters can go up and down, left, right, forward, back. How would a Harrier work in that regard?
The carrier?
No, Harrier.
The Harrier? Oh,
Yeah.
the Harrier. Okay. Um. Okay, so you you're gonna have two modes. It's like it's like a button on the left side that you switch between vertical takeoff and landing or a normal flight. Yeah. So so when you approach the carrier, you slow down, and then when you switch to the VTOL mode, and then it's gonna like it's become more like a helicopter. So the
Yeah, I was
throttle gonna
wondering how
be
that
up
would work.
down. So the throttle gonna be like up down, fly up and down, and the stick is like forward, backward, and side by side. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to explain, but you will see it when we make this working.
I was I was trying to figure out how it would work because of the fly model, how that would be. Because you got the jets, they can go with two jet things that can't hover. You got the helicopters that can hover, but they don't jets. The Heritage jet, that's going to be an interesting way to implement its fly
Yeah,
model. It's like a combination of two helicopter mode, fly mode, or going to be a unique flight model. So when the F-35 comes along, they can just swap it.
yeah,
They do flight models in the VR chat is if you go to a certain jet, the way it works is before it was helicopters. Now they actually giving us a jet. Oh, man, but this is that inlet's that was what half my size. The
are
the
you
air vent.
are you in VR or on phone?
I'm on phone. I don't have the headset running.
Uh, you on the phone?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if
So
you are
I
in
got.
VR, it feel much bigger.
Oh yeah, I imagine. I went in VR a few times for the actual game, and I see something. Even the even Gunship World War II, I felt small with its VR mode.
Yeah.
I look at the Lancaster, I'm going, I can fall and die.
Mhm.
That is small. And there's Tomcat. I,
Well, even though like the aircrafts already take off, like you don't need to walk into the aircraft. So imagine it's like a spectator mode that you could join any aircraft that available. So for example, like you fly another Tomcat, right, and then you crash, then you could join with other people Tomcat and become a co-pilot. I mean, become the jester of the other aircrafts. Yeah.
how would that work for a selection? Would it be this like a mini selection on the menu, or would it be in like respawn?
Yeah, just like a respawn, but you instead of respawn, you join other people. You know, you join other
Oh,
aircraft. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the size of her.
Yeah, I think
I
this
could lay it on end to end, and she will still dwarf me in this
it's
section alone.
I think it's about the same size as the B-25. What two B-25?
Dimensional? Oh, probably. It was basically just a redesigned F-111 hardfork fit for the Navy after
Yeah.
the F-11 111B had its issues. I
Yeah,
mean, it kind of had to be designed for the
it's just
missiles.
a little smaller than the F-111. So
Yeah, that's
next,
true. Because
yeah, next week I'm gonna add the the F117.
oh, the Nighthawk.
Yeah, the Nighthawk. So it's interesting to look at.
I mean, technically, it was already in game at one point.
Yeah, you can play jump between aircraft. Cool. Port right here.
Oh, it pops out. I saw.
Yeah.
See, some people that might be like a missile launcher or something, like you see in the sci-fi movies. Just a little high and just boom.
Yeah.
And that too, that's just that's where you refuel. That's the the boom arm, right?
Yeah. For refuel.
Wait, was the F5 ever able to aerial refuel?
I don't think so. They never have that feature.
I mean, to be fair, it's a small airframe.
Yeah, because this one is short range and mostly for the small countries. So they don't have a tanker anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. I said, wait, are the F5 and the F-16 the same size, or is the F-16 a little bigger?
I think the F-16 is bigger. Yeah.
That's kind of funny because the CF5 has two engines, but they're small. F-16, one big ass engine.
Yeah. But the F-16 have a lot more electronics. So
Oh yeah, it was basically
yeah.
just
So they
make it more modern.
yeah. So they need a lot of room
Fly by wire.
for all the electronics.
And this is the thing, it did not have the ability to launch Sparrows at the time, or IFF.
IFF?
To be fair, we're going. Yeah, IFF. The
Yeah.
identify interrogate friend or foe.
Yes. So eventually we will have that feature in the game as well.
Thank God, because it's kind of difficult to have to constantly deal with people going friendly, friendly, and they still fire at you.
Yeah.
Well, why does that say friendly? I put a term. Friendly spike. Because it wouldn't be nails. It was spike. I think nails.
If you want to play the game, if you want to play the game like real combat, and you should play with a friend or play with AI, because other people they don't know how to use um, any of those features. So a lot of people they just
Yeah, believe me.
get in the game and then just shoot the missile. That's all. So just run down.
Get in, shoot, get out.
Yeah. So later on, when we have the AI, and you could play, maybe you join with a friend. So only like two-person, two people join together and fly missions together. Yeah.
Oh, you bet me and Corsair are going to be flying the F-14 a lot. Let's get that.
The what?
Oh, me and my friend Corsair.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw you guys do dogfight, right?
No, I haven't gone Gunship for it in a while. That's just due to real life events. That and my brother is the one who uses the VR. as his VR headset, so I'm pretty much relegated to either computer or phone. Well, he
Oh,
needs his phone.
I see. You guys play what too?
Oh yeah, I've played World War II. I'm old. I was playing all the way back in 2016. It was before the beta was released, and when the you had to be able to rent aircraft for a day. I'm that old.
Cool.
Oh, Gunship 3, playing that too.
Nice. Korean? Oh, okay.
I joined that late. I had to get that. I had to get that through Happy Mod because I couldn't get it legitimately. I really did want to because I don't like using a pirate thing, pirate app. I really do like to buy things legitimately. But there's a funny story about that. For the Gunship 3, all the stuff, I was saving money to buy all them back, and then the day I got enough money, I look and they were all gone. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah. The thing is the store, they don't let the old games on live on the store anymore. Unless like we
I
have
don't,
to redo the game.
I don't
So
understand why they did that. They remove all games. I get that you need space, but at the same time,
the new Play Store, whatever the version, the new device. So if the people buying, but they cannot play with the new phone, so that's why they removed. Just like imagine, like you play a 1996 games on Windows 11. It's
oh
not
yeah,
gonna work.
I feel on that one.
Yeah.
I played Cyber 3 and 4. I had to mainly change some things. Well, 4 was easy. 3 was a little more difficult. I had to actually change the resolution, like
Yes.
the starting resolution, because it would.
But I think eventually after we've fairly complete Gunship 4, we pretty much just gonna bring back some of the old games. So we have to like redone so that it's work on new device. Yeah. The old game is harder to work on it because the older code is no longer work with the new software. So like we have to rewrite those code. So it take a lot of times. Yeah. So it's easier to use Gunship 4 code and then bring in the aircrafts from the Vietnam War.
Are you going to add any? If you remake Gunship 3, are you going to add all the aircraft that people requested before you start developing it? Like the A6 Intruder, the A7 Corsair, the A8 not A8, the F8 Crusaders, and all that.
Yes, we'll
Because
have
I remember,
those aircraft. Yeah, we will have those
okay,
aircraft. Yeah.
I was remember reading about that a long time ago on the request. They were requesting about when will they add the A6 Intruder and Corsairs and all that.
Yeah, we're gonna do Vietnam War again using Gunship 4 code. So that's
Oh,
gonna be
that
a
would
lot
be
easier.
amazing.
Yeah. And then also it's better to play than go back and play the Gunship 3 game. Yeah.
The Gunship 3 missiles, they always hit their
Yeah.
mark if you're skilled enough.
I know that people still like to play the game, but um it's it's very I think some people they like the simpleness of simplicity of that game. Yeah.
I mean, it's also childhood memories. You know, a lot of people probably play that when they were young. So it's basically like Sonic Hunter 3, old games when you played back in the day if you get a chance. It's basically just childhood memories. It's to
Yeah.
relive it.
As later on, we're gonna have the all the aircraft of the older game gonna be inside this room, this museum as well. So you can go back and look at them. Um, so it's still gonna be another section for the Gunship 3 museum. Yeah.
And to go down memory lane. How I remember being the S4 the F4 Phantom. I keep getting destroyed by the sand. It's like they will look like they must be. They immediately go, "I see you." Ah, the A1 Skyward. I remember when like actually saw Make 15 was at one time. That's actually a true fact. First time a dog playing it, and I was like, realism. I actually killed the Make 15 in the A1 Skywriter with guns only.
Oh really?
I was to lose because I'm not the best with dogfighting. I prefer missiles and all that. I still killed the Make 15, and I was happy at that time.
Yeah. Are you talking about Gunship 4? Yes. We already planning to have um, an option for you to turn off the map. So there's gonna be option that you couldn't see any of the all the aircraft. You have to use the radar. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, we'll have it for sure. Because it's just for now, it still have a lot of thing to do before we can get to there. But I think it's gonna be soon, like in 1 or 2 months, we're gonna have all that option to create a room without seeing any seeing the map. Just the map just show up, but you cannot see all the aircraft or maybe yourself as well. So like you have to like guess where the aircraft based on the landmarks. Yeah. The UI.
The UI.
It's just the UI that you design, right? uh, yeah, I saw some of your design. It's look very nice. The thing, we already have the whole game, the theme of the game design already. So if we just you just if we change something, we then have to change the whole thing. It because it's not matching with the current UI. So and then also like the UI is not that important. The more important is the game itself. So we want to make sure the game works before we gonna change the UI later. Yeah.
I think the saying is play first, visuals later.
Yeah, visual.
Or
Whatever UI, as long as it's working, is fine. Um, the gameplay is more important. We didn't make the UI. We bought the UI from a different designer. Yes, so they designed the UI for the generic UI for whatever games that you make. So yeah, it's like what? Yeah, and then we just buy it the whole set from them. They design for the chat UI or whatever the gameplay, the store, the design, everything. So when we buy the whole set, then we just use it. We don't have to think about oh the color or anything. So yeah. Say again.
Hey, y'all, does it work now? Does it work?
Sorry, say again. Say again. I couldn't hear you. Where to download? We use Unity. We use Unity, and then Unity have something called the access store. So the access store, you could go there and then just buy part of the game that you need from all the developer. Yeah.
Mr. Phil, can you hear me at all?
Yeah. Yes.
You can hear me? Hey,
Yep,
all
we
right,
can
now,
hear you.
Yes.
are you looking to redo the Korean War? Because there was a lot of potential in that game.
Actually, tomorrow we're gonna talk about it. We planning to have Gunship 4 become the game for everything. So which means that after we done with the modern aircrafts, we're gonna make the Vietnam War. It's still